My name is Francis Mwangi, one of the directors of Joy Farm Lanet, which is located in Moa Estate, Lanet, Bahati, Nakuru County. I want to give a brief history of Joy Farm. Joy Farm started the year 2008, and we started with 4 cows. And we have a journey we have moved for those 12 years. And I would want to highlight on the seed which germinated into Joy Farm. As a child, we were brought up by our late mother through rearing of 1 cow, which was named January. And this is where I developed the interest of dairy farming. When I look back, I remember the photo we took the year 1973, which I'm holding to you, and this is the genesis of Joy Farm Lanet. We are 3 directors, myself and my 2 sons, Maurice and Morgan, who are also interested in dairy farming. I started by producing 60 liters of milk. That was now the following year of 2009. And this created impetus of even increasing my herd to where we are today. Currently, we have a total herd of 60 dairy cows in the following categories. Milkers are 22, dry cows are 5, heifers are 6, in-calf heifers are 14, and the calves are 13. That makes a total of 60. We have a capacity, or the cow run we have constructed has a capacity of 110 cows. So we are less 50 cows where we stand now. We anticipate by the year 2021, 31st December, we shall have 110 cows. Staff, we have 6 members of the staff who works in the farm, who are headed by the manager. The manager takes control of the farm and organizes the other 5 workers. He has 1 assistant, and then the rest 4 assist in the management. All these members of staff, they are housed within the Joy Farm itself. Acreage, we sit on 5 acres where Joy Farm is, and we have other 2 acres, about 600 meters from where we are. We have hired 15 acres elsewhere, and all this acreage, we do maize silage, which is our main fodder in this farm. Sources of water, we went through a very big challenge because in this estate we don't have clean water. We only have raw water which goes to town for treatment, but we don't get it back to our homesteads. Therefore, I decided to spend more and sink a borehole, which has a capacity of 5 cubic meters per hour. The water is enough to do irrigation in the farm and also be used for domestic uses. We intend to harvest rainwater from the roofs of the cow barn and our houses to supplement these and to minimize wastage of water. Feeding, our main feeds components are mainly maize silage, like I have stated, hay, lucerne, and dairy meal. That is mainly what we feed our cow with. Of course, not forgetting that we also have mineral leak, which we get locally.
nimechanganya hay na lufan. Ng'ombe inafaa kule kilo 2 ya hay kwa siku na kilo 2 ya lufan kwa siku. So hii hay nimechanganya hapa yote inafaa kula kwa siku ni 108. So divide by 3. Inafaa nitengeneze ya mili moja. Sasa hii nimechanganya 34 ya nimechanganyika na lufan na hay. Na sasa hii ni Silage 173.
Sources of feed. Dairy mill and middle rig. We source raw materials from around, and then we make our own dairy meal, which is branded as Joy Farm Feeds. That is both the dairy meal and the middle rig. How do we feed our cows? We have a feeding regime whereby we feed 3 times in a day. That is both the dairy meal and the fodder. We feed early in the morning from between 6 and 7, that is the first feeding. Then we feed by 1, between 1 and 2, and then the third feeding comes from between 6 and 7. At the same time, we feed dairy meal in the same regime. So that's mainly what we do when it comes to feeding. Milk production. As I said, we started with the 60 liters. That was in the year 2008. And our highest production has been 704 liters from 23 milkers. That one will give you an average of 30 liters per cow per day. That has been our highest. And we attained that target in March 2019. October 2019, we were not lucky. We had a challenge of foot and mouth disease, which really hit our dairy cows and brought down the production from 704 liters per day to 150 liters per day. We have not gone back to our peak of 30 liters per cow per day. Currently, we are at 22.45 liters per cow per day. We hope very soon, when the cows recover, we'll be able to go back to where we were, an average of 30 liters per cow per day. Marketing. We mainly market our milk through 2 processors. We have one from Nairobi, by the name Biofood. That is our main processor who collect milk from the farm. The surplus we supply to the new KCC Nakuru plant, and they all collect this milk from the farm. We have a cooling tank of 1,000 liters, so they collect after 2 days. They do the collection.
Kwa majina naitwa Jacob Simiyu na mara nyingi najulikana kama mtumishi. Nafanya na kampuni inaitwa Biofood, huwa inadili na mambo ya maziwa na products za maziwa. na tumekuwa tunachukua hapa maziwa hapa Joy Farm kwa muda wa miaka 2. Hii maziwa tunachukua hapa Joy Farm, it is of high quality. Hatujapata complaints mingi kuhusu. Mara nyingi maziwa yao huwa safi, quality yao iko juu, na uko bayo wanaipokea kwa njia mzuri.
Kwa majina naitwa Boaz Akoyo, nafanya na kampuni inaitwa Biofood Products, na huwa tunachukua maziwa hapa Joy Farm. Na huwa tunachukua siku ya Sunday, Tuesday na Thursday. Kwa wiki ni mara 3. Na Biofood Products iko situated in Nairobi. So tunatoka Nairobi tunakuja hapa Nakuru ambapo Joy Farm iko. Tunachukua maziwa kutoka Nairobi mpaka hapa Nakuru ni around 160 kilometers away from Nairobi. Tukishachukua maziwa Joy Farm tunaelekea sehemu za Eldoret, tunaenda kuchukua maziwa kwa farm zingine.
Hapa mahali tunachukua hapa Joy Farm maziwa, uhusiano wetu na hao ni mzuri sana. Kwa wale wakubwa wote tumeshakutana na hao, sana msemo mwenye wa hii farm, msemo mwenye ako very humble, na he is very welcoming, na he is always ready kusikiliza. Na tucha kwa hizo farm zote tumepata, lakini huyu naye ako urafiki yake na yetu iko mzuri kabisa.
Violet Kagasi. I work with the new KCC, and I'm at Joy Farm, who is our major supplier of quality milk, and I would insist it's quality milk because he has been working with us for more than 10 years, supplying us with quality milk. It gives us all the parameters we require for quality milk, which actually other farmers are still struggling to attain. It has been a model farm for us, new KCC, where we've managed to train other farmers to learn new technologies of farming, since we are moving from the normal old agriculture and old ways of farming and enticing modern farming. We would wish to refer each and every farmer in this country to visit and learn on the modern ways of farming, especially in the dairy industries. The farm has grown over time, having known Joy Farm to have started from 60 liters in a day and now doing 1,200 liters, which he supplies to new KCC. So we've had that cordial working relationship with the Joy Farm as our major supplier at Nakuru plant.
How do we manage the farm? We manage the farm through a software system, courtesy of Smart Cow, where we are able to monitor the daily activities of the farm on a daily basis. The manager has a laptop. He is connected with the internet. Within the farm we have internet, and wherever I go I carry my router, and I'm able to access all the activities of the farm, be it feeding, be it milking. I'll be able to tell by the end of the day, this cow gave this amount of milk, this one increased, this one went down, and I'll be able to query and find out from the manager why has this cow not produced as usual, and then we shall be able to interact and engage one another and see what to do. The same way, I'll be able to know how many cows were served, how many cows were calved down, and the rest of the management of the farm, how much feeds were consumed, as long as they were keyed into the software system. I'm also able to see the movement of the cows, the movement of the people who gets into the farm, who moves out of the farm, through the CCTV cameras. So wherever I am, I'll be able to tune in and be able to observe and query the activity. Sometimes you will see a cow which has not been moving its line throughout the day, and you'll be able to call and find out cow number this or cow under this name. How is it? Have you looked at it? Because from morning I've seen it has not got the feeding trough. It has not fed. So I can be able to check, and other directors also are able to do that. Then when we deliver or when our milk is collected, by the end of the day we get an email with the feedback of how our milk is. We have several parameters that they don't get, and with that feedback we'll be able to know what was the butterfat content of our milk, what was the aflatoxin levels, what was the total plate count, what was the coliform, what was the temperature the milk was collected from the farm, what was the temperature the milk was received to the processing plant. And then we can be able to have a conversation with the manager and see where to improve, because our milk is paid on quality basis. So the higher the butterfat content, the higher the pricing. The lower the aflatoxin level, the higher the prices. The lower the temperature, collection temperature, we get bonuses from there. Likewise, we also get penalties, because if the aflatoxin level goes beyond 500 ppt or parts per trillion, the milk is poured, so you lose that quantity for the day, and we have to be very keen. When we suspect that the feeds we have given might have higher aflatoxin level, we always ask for a sample. We deliver a sample before we take the bulk, and then it is tested before we spend a lot of money to destroy the same milk again. We are very keen on the quality. As I said, our farm is inspired by quality. We are inspired by quality. So when we go to the milking protocol, to meet the standards which are required by the processors, you have to have certain protocols to follow. One of them is to maintain hygiene. And to maintain hygiene, you must provide what is required. You must provide the sanitary equipment which are required, the detergents which are required, the right attires for milking must be provided, enough water, warm water for the person who is milking to take a shower. Every time he is doing milking, he has to take a shower. So you can imagine if you are the one on duty for a whole week, you'll be taking a shower 3 times a day. So if the environment is not conducive, and especially when it is cold and the water is not, they don't have warm water, it will be a challenge, and sometimes you find whoever is milking will not be a happy worker. And when you don't have a happy staff, then you don't expect quality results.
Kwa majina naitwa Jackson Kinyo. Nimekaa hapa kwa muda wa miaka 2 sasa, na mimi niko process ya kukamua. Kila mtu anakamuanga kila wiki. Nikianzia kukamua, nafaa niende kwa babu kwanza, nioge. Kutoka hapo nitaenda nijitayarishe kwa mashine ya kukamua. Daily bill niweke ng'ombe nakamua, na daily niko na ng'ombe 24 na kamua mara 3, saa 11 ya asubuhi, saa 7 na saa 1:30 ya usiku. Nakamua ng'ombe 4 ya Tiwani. Mashine yangu inakamua ng'ombe 4. Kila ng'ombe anafaa kula kilo 1, mwenye anakula kilo 2, inalingana na vile anatoa maziwa. Nafaa nikuwe na dawa ya kulipa juu ya kuzuia mastitis, ndio ng'ombe nikimtoa hapo kwa kukamua, akienda kula bakteria zisiingie.
Kwa majina naitwa Lanet. Kazi yangu ni kukamua hapo. Kamua mara 3. Kamua asubuhi saa 10, alafu nakamua saa 7, alafu saa 1:30. Ng'ombe yenye iko na maziwa, kuna nyingine inatoa 39, nyingine inatoa 25 kwenda juu.
How long have you worked here?
Kuna miezi 6 sasa.
Are you happy with your work? Are you happy with your work?
Napenda sana kazi yangu.
We have other collaborators we work on. We have 2 vets who comes to our farm on call. One of them is a surgeon, and he deals with the clinical management, and the other one is a vet, first degree, and his main service is to serve the cows. That is the AI, artificial insemination.
My name's James Kariuki Masharia, Dr. James Kariuki Masharia. I'm a veterinary surgeon. I've been working at Joy Farm since the year 2010, since I graduated in 2009, since today. Where at that time we had around 20 animals, and currently we are almost 80 animals. The main work that I do currently at the farm is hard health, that is general checking of animals. That includes management of calves, diseases in calves, management of cows in terms of diseases, and also artificial insemination in animals. So we have grown since back then we used to do artificial insemination by buying semen locally, but currently we are very specific in terms of breeding, so we source our semen from far and wide, even outside the country. My relationship with Joy Farm has been good. He's a very dynamic person, and Joy Farm himself has taught me so many things. Although he's not a person of animal husbandry or animal health, he does a lot of research when it comes to animal breeding, feeding of animals, and management of calves. So sometimes I come here as a student, not as a veterinarian. I sit down, I listen to whatever research he has done, and when we apply it, it really works very well. So in Joy Farm I've really grown. He has given me opportunity to do quite a lot of things without any fear. In this farm, I usually come like 3 times a week, and the main thing that I come to do mostly is usually artificial insemination. Because since 2010, after 2010 we had from 2010 to around 2015 we had quite a lot of challenges in the farm. That is in terms of viral diseases. Mastitis was a problem here, and other metabolic diseases like milk fever and other things. But through experience and through a collaboration in terms of discussions with the owner of the farm, we have come to realize that prevention is usually better than cure. So what we've done in the farm, not necessarily this farm, but in Joy Farm, as you enter the gate, you will find there is a water bath that has some chemicals in it. When you enter into the farm, in the corridors of the animal housing itself, you will find that there are several water baths, which usually has really helped us control viral diseases from outside, because we usually have lots of visitors. As you can see, the farm is really good. When it comes to issues to do with like mastitis, hygiene, If you look at the milkers, all of them wear white. That is a principle that was developed in the farm. That makes sure that every person who handles the animal is clean, because white reflects cleanliness. So most of the issues in Joy Farm have been prevented through hygiene and also through control measures like water baths in every center as you're entering the farm, and also biosecurity. No visitors enter the farm without any permission. So you have really tried to put those controls in the farm.
We also have others like Menengai community-based organization, which is under the new KCC Nakuru plant. These are the people we work together. Sometimes they come for farm training. Sometimes they ask for our products like the dairy milk, the mineral, and we also partner with the short supply of their target, the KCC. They request us to assist them, and we do that. So we collaborate in that. We also have Smart Cow, as I mentioned. We do a lot of training with them, training on their software and the best practices in dairy farming with them using their application or software. And therefore, we consider them as a major collaborator or stakeholder in Joy Farm. We have also been joined by another non-governmental organization by the name of Look Africa. This is an NGO which is funding small-scale farmers, and they give them capacity building in the best practices in dairy farming. They also do funding to them, and we team up together to give service to such groups as Joy Farm. We sell animal feeds, like I've said, dairy meal and mineral, among other items which are dairy related. We also sell manure, which we sell from the lowest package of 1 bag to a full lorry of 14 tons. To the locals who would want to use organic or to practice organic farming instead of using the chemical fertilizers. We train farm workers on dairy farming. We also train the managers and also farmers as a group or as individual on best practices when it comes to dairy farming. How do we impact to the community which is around us, that is Joy Farm? As I mentioned earlier, these estates don't have clean water. So my borehole water, we share with them, of course at a cost, at a subsidized cost. So we have supplied around 70 households within the estate with clean drinking water. We also sell them feeds, the surplus, the excess feeds we sell to them. We coach the local farmers on dairy farming where they ask for assistance. We do that.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Naftali Ngugi, lakini sana sana wananiita Naf kwa jina ya biashara. Kwanza tuseme mimi nimeanza ufugaji wa ng'ombe, na vile nilianza ufugaji wa ng'ombe nimepatana na huyu mzee. Nimenunua chakula kwa hii shamba yake, chakula dairy meal na chumvi sana sana. Na vile nimeanza kupea ng'ombe wangu wamebadilika sana. Sasa hapa nyuma unaona kuna ng'ombe wake. Nimekuja hapa sababu ya kwanza tuongee na yeye. Ile kitu sijapata kujua kwa ng'ombe wa maziwa, nimekuja tukaongea na yeye. Na hivi unaniona nimefuga ng'ombe kama 10 na kitu, karibu 20, na hivi majuzi alikuwa kwa shamba yangu. Na nikamwambia nitakuja leo. Sasa nimekuja leo nikichukua chakula na niko na dairy milk kwa gari na chumvi. Sema kwa hii dunia kubwa unaona namna hii ni dairy. ya ng'ombe ya kutoka hapa kwa Joy Farm na limetoka kutolewa kwa store saa hiyo yenye ameweka amechanganya kwa saa hiyo. Hii nyingine naye ni chumvi. Ndio mimi nakwambia imewekwa vitu yote, kuna vitu ananiambia zinawekwa zinc na vitu vingine. Je, zinatuma ng'ombe ibadilike kwa haraka sana. Na tumetembea kwa shamba kidogo, tukaona vile ameweka silage na vile na changanya chakula yake ya ng'ombe. Sasa tuseme kwa kujielezea ama kuelezea mambo ya hii shamba ya mzee, ni shamba iko juu sana compared na mashamba zingine. Tumetembea lakini ufugaji nilianza juzi wa ng'ombe ya maziwa. Mzee mwenyewe anaelewa Kenya anafanya, na pia anatufundisha mambo ya ufugaji wa ng'ombe. Sijafuga sana sababu niko na mamiezi sijaenda kama yeye, lakini mzee mwenyewe elimu yake anajaribu kusaidia watu wengine.
What is the future of Joy Farm? The future is that we want to increase the herd to 220 by 31st December 2023. We expect to have 220 herd. We expect to milk 110, and then the rest will be calves, dry cows, in-calf heifers. Our expectation is that by the 2023, we shall be producing 2,500 liters per day. We also expect to support the local dairy farmers with affordable pedigree heifers. We are breeders. Currently, we have only 5 foundations. So our herd is mainly intermediate appendix and pedigree. By 2023, we don't expect to have any appendix in the farm. So we shall only be dealing with the pedigrees, and because we have reached our maximum of 220, we want to benefit the other farmers around and far with affordable heifers. We shall have several categories because we have a 7 days calf, 6 months, 12 months, and in-calf heifers. So we shall include everyone and anyone who wants to have a pedigree cow. And basically, by doing this, we shall be improving the standard of dairy farming in the nation. That's how the Joy Farm is, and that's what we plan to do by the year 2023, 31st December.
This is Joy Farm, Lanet. that hiyo nimekuja nayo ni silage, this maize silage. We are preparing it from another farm which is outside the barn. It is loaded, the road direct. So particularly what we do there is cutting the lorry, the tractor, the cuts, and the to the lorry, direct. So it is like a combine harvester. So that is called maize silage. It is green when it is fresh, but when it ferments, it turns to brownish or brownish. Yeah? So when it is brownish, it has undergone the process of fermentation. So that is why it is from green to brownish. It has undergone the process of fermentation. So from there, you are seeing those guys, the lorry puts there, then those guys they put in the bunkers. These are called bunkers. We have 6 bunkers. Each bunker carry about 100 tons. That 4 carries about 70 tons. Compact again with those bags you are seeing over there with the sand. Isiingize hewa.
Kwa majina naitwa Moses Macharia. Mimi ni mkulima. Ninalima mahindi ya silage wenye inapatiwa ng'ombe. So nalimia Joy Farm. Mwaka huu nimeweza kumulimia silage tani 160 yenye tumeweza kuvuna kwa siku 3 ama 4. Na ni mzuri sababu hata mahali tumevuna tunaweza rudisha bidhaa zingine kwa shamba, kwa sababu hiyo mahindi tulikuwa tumepanda mwezi wa 4 na mwezi wa 8 tukaweza kuvuna, na imemalizika na tumekuja sasa, tumemalizana na mwalimu, ile mambo yote tulikuwa tumesikizana imeenda mzuri.
Kwa majina naitwa Luka Waithaka. Kazi yangu ni kazi ya transport, na hapa Joy Farm nafanya hiyo Joy Farm kazi ya transport. Kama sasa nimekuwa nikibebea silage kutoka kwa shamba na kuja kuleta hapa. Hii nimefanya kwa muda mrefu sababu mimi nimeanzia, lakini hii kazi nyingine yote hata ya material hapa mimi ndio nafanyia yeye. So kubeba mchanga, mawe yenye imejenga huku mimi naona yenye kumejengwa, mimi ndio ninafanyia hiyo kazi ya transport.
My name is Isaac Girenji. I'm the manager Joy Farm Lanet. We have a lot of activities here in Joy Farm, but mostly it is dairy farm rearing. Mainly we specialize in dairy cows and milk production. That is our main function, but we also do other activities like production of dairy meal and also mineral salt, which we sell to other farmers as excess fodder. So that is also another supplementary way of boosting the farm and boosting the income we get from the milk. We also do silage. We do have about 30 acres of maize, and we do our own silage. We also buy maize from other farmers who has excess maize, because we usually store silage of about 1.5 years. Like now we have stored about 150 tons, and we are still aiming, we are going to store about another 150. So we are aiming at 300 tons, which will maybe take us to May 2022. We are about 6 workers here. I'm the manager, we have the assistant manager, and we have other farm hands. So the main purpose of the manager is oversight of all the farm activities on behalf of the director, because the director usually is not usually in the farm. So the manager is in charge of everything in the farm, all the activities and all the functions of the farm. We have other farm hand who are also very important in the farm, because they are the one who milk, they feed the cow, they also do the cleaning. They also assist in the farm activities, although in the farm we hire casual laborers. Also, they are the one who are in charge of production of the excess fodder, that is our own dairy meal and salt, and the one we sell to other farmers. So they are the one who produces that because of quality. Also the manager is in charge in every mixing and in salt and also dairy meal. He must supervise, because we don't want to compromise the quality of our products. And our aim is to go even beyond Nakuru County. We go to Meru, to Nyahururu, and even to Nyeri. We reach more farmers, because our products are quality and are of good standard. Because what we sell to farmers is what we feed our own cows. So our quality is never compromised. Also our breeding is one of the best. Let me say is one of the best in the country, because the director is the one who chooses the sires, and he gets sires from the best manufacturers or the best companies. So we have very, very unique heifers, and we are targeting that by 2022 we will have even heifers or cows producing more than 50 liters per day. Our current average production is about 28 liters per day. We have the highest is about 40 to 45. We have the lowest is 18-20 liters per day. So our average current is 28 liters per day. But there was a time we had gone to 30 liters per day. But now it is a bit low, because there is a commodity we use and it is out of the market, which is a protein supplement. It is out of the market and it is very crucial in milk production. So our production is a bit low, but our average is always above that, and we are aiming to go even higher, to even 40, because the breeds we have now, they are capable of even going to 50 liters per day.